I'm Krista. I'm from Wall, and I belong to the St. Patrick's Parish in Wall, and I am joining the Marian Sisters in the Diocese of Lincoln. What attracted me to the Marian Sisters of Lincoln was their joy. The first time I went out there to go and visit them, I saw so much joy and happiness in their faces, and that's part of their charism. The charism is to do God's will joyfully in the imitation of Mary and St. Francis. And I've always held a lot of joy, so I just felt like I matched really well with them, and that I could see myself there for the rest of my life. The first time I ever thought of religious life was the summer before my freshman year. It was at the Duke and Alton program, and it was one night when we had to talk about vocations. And during that talk, one of the guys said, "I know for a fact that one of you is called to the religious life." And when he said that, something just like clicked in my heart and just made it flutter a little bit. I don't really know, but when he said that, I just felt something. But after that, I just kind of put it to the side and I didn't pursue it at all during high school. But when I went to college, Jesus just came and swept me off my feet and just took me, I guess. He never really asked me if it was okay. He just came and asked me to follow him in very simple and humble ways. Discerning that call in college during my first year, God just put people into my life that brought me to him, so that at first I could build a solid relationship with him and know that I was loved with him. And then he brought in this one girl who was also considering religious life, and she became my best friend instantly, and she took me out to the Marian Sisters to go and discern, to a discernment retreat. And before that, I was praying a lot, just like for God's will to be done and that I would accept it. And then after that is when I really started to feel the call. And one of the main fears I had was, of course, that I wasn't good enough to be a part of Christ. That what I've done in my past would affect me, and that who am I to be his bride? That was my biggest fear, I think. And Christ helped me to overcome this by just telling me, through Mary, especially Mary, she helped me to see that no, I am not worthy of this call, but he wants me to do this, and to respond with generosity, and to know that he loves me more than anyone else, and that he's asking me to do this for him. Some advice that I would give is, of course, prayer. That's the biggest thing that you can do to discern your call, and just to build that strong relationship with Christ, and to be able to come and to be his best friend, and just to be able to talk to him like he is one of your friends. And to create silence, that's one of the biggest things too. This world, we can get so listen to music all the time, or just be on our phone, on Facebook, but just to go at least for an hour a day and just be in silence, and to really have that silence in your heart too. And another thing is to pray to Mary as much as you can. She's the model that we need to follow. My favorite saint is Saint Joan of Arc, because she is my patron saint. I chose her when I got confirmed. More like she chose me. She is so brave and courageous, and that she wasn't afraid to stand up to the King of France for her faith. And she was a martyr, which is the coolest thing ever. She stood, and while she was being burned on fire, she was praising God. And she's just a great example that I try to follow every day.